Hello and welcome back to Coin Matters channel. How long did you think the case against the SEC would last when involving Ripple? The litigation between Ripple and the SEC has been one of the most high-profile cases in the cryptocurrency space. As such, the outcome of this case is being closely watched since it will serve as a precedent for future cryptocurrency legislation in the United States. So, what do you think the final outcome of this case will be? The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, filed a complaint against the blockchain payments company, its CEO Brad Garlinghouse, and its co-founder Chris Larsen in December 2020 for the sale of unregistered securities. The documents detailed exactly how much money Ripple had managed to collect from the sale of XRP tokens in an unregistered securities offering, approximately $1.3 billion. Ripple, on the other hand, has been fighting the SEC's position by insisting that XRP is not a security. As an example of why XRP is not a security, the market regulator's previous ruling that Bitcoin BTC and Ethereum ETH are not securities was cited. It is also important to recall the words of Brian Brooks, the acting director of the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, OCC. To replace the SWIFT system, Brooks suggested the government utilize a platform like Ripple. The petitions did not affect the lawsuit significantly until they started talking about a speech by William Hinman, a former director of corporate finance at the SEC. As a result of Hinman's unequivocal declaration that BTC and ETH are not securities, the SEC has been divided, and Ripple appears to have come out on top. As a result, the SEC fought against allowing Ripple to take a deposition of the ex-director. The SEC cannot withhold the Hinman documents, according to a recent ruling by U.S. District Judge Annalisa Torres for the Southern District of New York. Therefore, after Ripple Labs has finished drawing its defense with them, it will be released to the public. Despite widespread predictions of XRP price increases of much as $20, the impact of this information on XRP's value remains unclear. After an Ask Me Anything session with Cardano's Charles Hoskinson at the end of 2017, Twitter users speculated that the lawsuit hinged on the XRP token and whether or not it was an unregistered security. He claimed to have heard that the XRP versus SEC case could be resolved by the middle of December. Hoskinson then explained that he had only been sharing rumors and not any hard evidence regarding the XRP litigation, therefore this information turned out to be pure conjecture. We still don't know the outcome of the case, so these are obviously just wild guesses. In an interview given in January, Brad Garlin, CEO of Ripple, expressed confidence that a favorable verdict would be issued. He told CNBC that they are optimistic that the issue would be settled by the middle of 2023 at the latest. Now we wait to see what happens, but legally and factually, I think we're in a very strong position. That was a bad assumption as well, seeing as how we're already halfway through the year. But in the same interview, Garlinghouse said that the verdict in the Ripple case should be handed out in a matter of months. If that's the case, a ruling wouldn't be expected until September. Given this, the top executive at Ripple has made it clear they want to resolve the matter out of court. However, the SEC's stance on cryptocurrency in general and the views of its chairs present a significant obstacle to that goal. Chief Legal Officer of Ripple Stewart predicted in late February that the business will win its case against the SEC's argument that XRP is a security. Security was the correct term for crypto. He made a tweet. Four out of the SEC's previous 5 cases in the Supreme Court were lost because of the few who had the fortitude and means to stand up to the SEC's bullying and hold to stretch illegal views that were not faithful to the law. As Ripple, a firm closely affiliated with the token, has been engaged in a protracted legal battle with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, the price of XRP has skyrocketed in recent weeks on the hopes that the token's value will increase if Ripple prevails. The verdict in the related case involving Nance, U.S. as a rescue plan for defunct crypto lender Voyager Digital was cited by traders as supporting the legitimacy of the supplementary notice issued by Ripple. Finance's U.S. unit was supposed to pay $1.3 billion to acquire all of Voyager's assets, including the VGX coin. According to the notice from Ripple, the SEC rejected the plan on the grounds that VGX was too similar to a security and that Nance was operating an unregistered securities exchange. However, the judge overruled the FCC's objections and approved the bankruptcy plan, citing the vagueness of the regulator's arguments and noting that the SEC had not provided any guidance as to what the debtors were allegedly supposed to prove to show that VGX was not a security. In a recent interview with CNBC, Monica Long, president of Ripple, expressed optimism that the ongoing legal struggle with the SEC might be resolved favorably and predicted that it would be resolved this year. According to Long, it's quite improbable that the judge will side with the SEC. We believe the law and the facts support our position. XRP's classification as a security would have far-reaching effects on the cryptocurrency market as a whole. It's possible that a large number of tokens may be classified as securities and thus be subject to SEC oversight and regular transparency disclosures. According to Ripple's Long, the SEC is not setting clear laws for the sector, but rather is regulating through enforcement. She claimed that Europe was further forward in its treatment of crypto, citing the blocks market and crypto assets regulation as examples of areas where we are seeing action. Through enforcement rather than defining clear norms and regulation, which is what we all want to see. After much speculation, Europe has emerged as a frontrunner in the establishment of transparent rules and regulations that encourage both crypto businesses and traditional financial institutions to adopt blockchain technology. The SEC has stated that it seeks full compliance with federal securities laws from all crypto firms and projects. After the SEC cracked down on the cryptocurrency exchange Kraken in February, SEC Chair Gary Gensler told CNBC that only a small number of tokens had actually registered, and that the intermediaries, the storefronts, if you wish the casinos that people are investing in and investing at need to properly comply and disentangle these bundled products. Time-tested standards and laws to safeguard the investing public are essential to the continued health of this industry. Many cryptocurrency exchanges have come under fire from the government in recent weeks over allegations that they are conducting unregistered securities offerings. Both Ripple and the SEC filed its final briefs requesting summary judgment in the dispute in March. It is now up to Judge Annalisa Torres of the Southern District of New York to announce a verdict, and she is anticipated to do so shortly, but exactly when is unclear. Nonetheless, there are crypto investors who anticipate a resolution within the next few days. An optimistic outcome in the SEC case is helping XRP. In an email, BJIR, VP of International Operations at Luno, a cryptocurrency exchange, informed CNBC. The general upswing in the cryptocurrency market is helping to enhance the value of this coin, which ranks 6th overall. On a side issue, IR reported that following a New York Times piece claiming that Ripple's standing has declined since being classified as a security by the SEC, Chief Counsel Stewart at Ripple has updated the article. In a tweet, he explained, "The SEC has not classified XRP as a security, and it lacks the authority to do so. The outcome of Ripple Labs' protracted legal battle with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission might have far-reaching implications for the cryptocurrency market as a whole. The crypto community is therefore vigilantly monitoring the situation for any new information." After entering its third calendar year, many believe the legal war between the SEC and Ripple could soon come to a conclusion. Judge Annalisa Torres of the United States Southern District Court of New York is hearing the case, and the whole cryptocurrency industry is waiting for her decision. Thank you, as usual, for your likes and subscriptions. See you in the next video. Bye.